It's Friday. Getting comfy. Now, what's the subject for today then? I'm about to eat my porridge. There you go. And I get asked, by the way, it's me and Queen here. You know me by now, don't you? Me and Queen, also known as Ilona. People are often asking me, how much money do I need to retire? And I say, nothing at all. People are stressing because, you know, when there are a few years off retirement age, they think, oh, have I saved enough? Will I have enough? How will I manage? How will I cope? Now, the thing is, I retired at 60. I am now 16 years into retirement. I had no savings when I retired. I had a mortgage, which was not that big, but I still had a mortgage, and no savings. I had £200 in the bank, and that was it. But something said to me, this little worm in my head, do not worry, because you will manage. So I was actually looking forward to managing on less money. I had reduced my working hours for a year or so before I retired, just to get used to having less money. And then, of course, 60, my wages stopped completely. But then I was looking forward to the challenge of it, because I've just got this mindset that I will survive no matter what is thrown at me. So you don't need any savings at all. You need to make up your mind that you will survive. It doesn't matter about buying new this or new that. What I said to myself when I was 60, there is one answer to the question, one answer. Stop spending, and that's it. Just stop. So I went through all my incomings and outgoings, and I was predicted what pension I would get, and I worked out what I actually need to pay for. Now, I did this on pen and paper with a notebook, what I need to pay for, which you need to keep a roof over your head, you need to eat, I need a car, a pretty decent car, to be able to go out whenever I like or wherever I like. The freedom thing for me is important. So I got that covered. Utilities, yes, I have to pay for utilities, but I know how to cut down on the gas and the electric and the water. It doesn't mean going without completely and like living in a tent. No, you can do things like not turning things on, not turning electricals on, not turning the heat on, putting more clothes on. And so that was my plan, really, to check everything that I had to pay for and then see what's left over. Now, I did start a little savings pot, but that was to get rid of my mortgage. So one day, about 3 years into retirement, I went to the office in the town, and I said, how much do I need to get rid of this mortgage? So she did a little calculation on the computer, and she gave me a figure. Yes, you need this amount. That amount will stay valid for, I think, what was it, a week or a month? So then I had my checkbook with me. So then I said, okay, I'll give you a cheque for that amount. Knowing that I'd got that in the bank, of course. So that was a great feeling, that was, because I mean, if you're in debt at all with anybody and anything, that is like you can be strangled by it. That is it a millstone around your neck? You need to get rid of anything you owe money to. So then, from then on, mortgage free. And all these tricks of saving money, they have been with me for the whole of my life. And I've always had these ideas in my head how I can save money, but it all comes from my mum, of course. So I hope mums and dads out there, you are teaching your kids money management in the household budget. So anyway, but the thing is, I tell people this information and they still stress. You know, what is the worst thing that's going to happen? Well, I can't think of the worst thing that will happen. If you've got debt, you need to get rid of it. But then, yeah, it's nothing to stress about. It's simple. You don't buy anything that you don't need. You need to eat. You need to keep a roof over your head. I have 3 cats, so I need to feed them. But for everybody, it'll be different. You know, a lot of people don't have animals. They don't have a car. So if you can get that spending right down to virtually nil, you're going to win. And that's it. But work out what is it you actually need to live. Yeah, it's, I don't know, how can I tell people this? Do not stress. You have the ability to make adjustments to your life, right? Anybody who's worried about this next step after working for 45 years like I did, the next step is retirement. So I was actually looking forward to this, but you see, the thing is, I've looked forward to changes throughout my life. You know, I've not been stuck in the same job over and over again, doing the same boring tasks, going to the same place. I have moved about. I have changed my jobs because I look forward to something new. At the moment, I'm enjoying my retirement, so and I don't have to stress because now, with my spending habits being, well, I can knock them down to virtually nil, you know. But then I'm now in a good position because I own the house. It's not fantastic. I don't have anything modern. It's all old-fashioned. It's all second-hand, you know. But that is my priority. My priority is my freedom from debt, free to live the life I live now. I mean, when you're young, you never expect to be in this position. So you carry on having a brilliant life through your 20s, 30s, 40s, spend. But eventually, it hits you. You have to do something to curb that spending. So look for challenges. And I'm not a big risk taker, so I want things to be well, easy. I just want an easy life. So anyway, I'm going to eat my porridge. I don't want people to be stressing about how they're going to manage on a pension, because you have to make that decision yourself. You have to decide you are going to marriage, and that's it, and follow that path. Don't stray off it. Don't be swayed. Don't look at the neighbour with a big fancy this and that, new car, new this, new that. You don't have to follow that. You make your own life, your own decisions. So anyway, what am I doing? I'm going to eat my porridge. I'll just let you have a quick look at what I'm doing now with the crafts. Whoops, there we go. So this is the stage I'm at with this. This is all wool, free wool, that I'm going to make a wall hanging with. I still want more of these. I'm going to make more, and in the end I have a vision, and I hope it will hang on the wall, and I will look at that and think, wow, that's flipping fantastic. So anyway, everybody, thanks for popping in, thanks for watching my video, and by the way, I make no money from my videos or my blog. I do it for free because it's a fun hobby to have. And thanks for popping in. Do you want to see the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Let's quickly whiz over here. Last few seconds. There is Maisie. The sun's going to... Can you see Maisie? There she's in the windowsill looking out the window. Say hello, Maisie. There she is. Right, Maisie says hello. She's had her breakfast here. She may want to go outside now. So thanks for popping in.